It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports.
Takes it at the 7. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make rather than let him shred my defense.
Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. There are the numbers for Cook from a week ago. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power. We saw finesse. We saw speed. And what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for third down. Back to throw here.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be fourth down.
And now a decision here on the opening drive. 4th and very short, this part of the field. What do you think they do, CD?
I think you go for it. I think there's a lot of game left to be played. I like the advantage that they're trying to create here early. I say be aggressive and try and get it done.
The Falcons send out their punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. So here are the 49ers now with a long field ahead.
They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive.
And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon.
On first down, they go back to Mitchell.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. The numbers last week for Mitchell. 18 carries, 73 yards, and a touchdown.
How about we shine a little spotlight on the offensive line? Those big guys up front are creating nice space, nice gaps for them to run through. I think he's going to go for over 100 yards in this game.
On second down, here's Mitchell. And he's going to have a Niners first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Well, this defense for the Falcons, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Ball start.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long.
Throwing now is Lance.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A third down pickup of 5.
We can make this one pretty simple. Block the ball, his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense.
The last series form a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
They start the drive with Cook. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
First carry of the game for Zamir White.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Now back to throw. And this is Cook with the ground. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 15 yards, first down Atlanta.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
They go play action here on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 2nd and 5.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
I was waiting for them to get there first because the momentum they carry from last week, unbelievable. They had a snowman, 8 sacks.
You were surprised that it took this long, and this isn't that long, truthfully. But here's the thing. If you've seen that on tape, your offensive line is going to have to ask for help. Tight end has to stay in. If you use a fullback, keep him in. Make sure you have extra people to try and keep your quarterback upright. Didn't work on that play.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
On 3rd and long, it's Lance. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
That's a big gainer on that play, and from experience, I can tell you, that's where defensive backs will come into the huddle and say, guys, how about some pass rush? But you're going to say it nicely because those big guys up front, they don't like being criticized very much. Quarterbacks in this league, you know they'll pick you apart if you give them time like that to find receivers downfield.
On 1st down, Lance. Kittle catching the slant.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Off of play action, here's Lance.
Rolling to his right.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And a pretty quick burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 41 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
Lance now on 1st down.
Man open, that's Debo. And it's a fumble. And the Falcons grab it. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so, and there's your end result right there.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
They'll get it inside the 20.
Touchdown, Falcons!
Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Crew able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt.
Taking it about the 1. Ray McCloud to return. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Out on the field now, here come the 49ers.
Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football certainly paramount right now. Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it. And if we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board. Now a play fake. Lance. And that's dropped underneath to Mitchell.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Lance going to keep it on the option.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it 2nd down and 11.
From the gun, a give to Mitchell.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. That's going to be caught by Samuel.
And he is going to have a Niners first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. Room here to run. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
So not his arm, but hurting him with his legs. A gain of 19 on the keeper and a first down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
And Lance again going to keep it.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a second down.
Pretty nice play here. They go read option, read the defensive end, and when he claps down inside, how about the quarterback pulling it, keeping it, and not only getting to the second level, but picking up some really nice yardage.
Very, very well read. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 8 on the keeper and a first down.
So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
That's to Mitchell out of the backfield.
And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Second down and 3, ball on the 7. Lance going to hold on to it.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Well, he had success earlier in the drive, keeping it himself. Not here, though.
And sometimes when you have that kind of success, you can fall in love with the option a little bit too much and not give the defense credit for making adjustments themselves. And that play starts to lose its effectiveness.
Throwing is Lance on 3rd down.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
The kick by Gold is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. And Cook has it left side. And he'll be out right at the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And this one is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll look to throw again. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
San Francisco's offense returns to the field.
It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
From the 29, Lance. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Lance finding Kittle, first down San Francisco.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Here's Lance to throw it. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
Lance's pass complete to Brandon Ayuk.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd.
Lance looking to throw it.
Got his target, Samuel. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
The Lance finding Debo there for the Niner first.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
On play action, Lance. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. They run over center with Mitchell. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
And now they'll throw with Lance. That's caught. He finds Danny Gray. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score.
Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Able to complete this one to McLeod.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in a shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Throwing on first down is Lance. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Lance again here on 2nd and 10.
Got an open man. It's McLeod. And the nimble footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lance.
And able to haul it in is Kittle. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle, his first touchdown of the new season.
And the 49ers have moved out in front.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So that one a 13-play drive in total.
And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. Fields it right around the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Atlanta regains possession of the football.
And you figure, Charles, they have enough time here in the first half, more than a minute, to put a drive together, at least get them in position to try a field goal.
Yeah, they've got all 3 timeouts at their disposal, so I'm actually thinking bigger. With those 3 timeouts, that amount of time on the clock, I'm thinking about trying to get a touchdown and settle for a field goal.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Back to throw again. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 38-yard line. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt.
That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
From the 6.
So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Time to give you folks at home a look around the NFL on this first official weekend of fall. So let's get to it. We'll begin out in Houston, and that one just before halftime with the Jaguars out on top. Trevor Lawrence with a couple of touchdown passes there. From there, we head to Hard Rock Stadium to check on the Dolphins at home in Miami. And they currently trail in that game against the visiting Patriots. 3 touchdown passes there for Mac Jones. Finally, we'll save the biggest for last as we head to AT&T Stadium to see what's happening with the Cowboys at home in Arlington. And that game level as they take on the visiting Arizona Cardinals. We continue on with a check of the next-gen stats in that first half for the Niners. And they were able to have some success throwing the football against the secondary. Look for that to continue as they try to break this deadlock. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they were even better throwing the football. Lots of open receivers to choose from, and you can bet that'll continue to be a focus in the second half.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
A handoff from Mitchell running left.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Now a play fake. Lance. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
And Lance again going to keep it.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Here's Lance.
He's got the hook up to McLeod.
And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
For many people, that's not your standard play call in that 3rd down situation. But for so many offenses, they just want the ball in the hands of their playmakers in open space. And after he caught it, he did a nice job picking up the first down.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell.
And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Throwing now is Lance.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as it gets this up to the 38-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now back to throw.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end.
He'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
this is a nice job of just taking what the defense is going to give you on third down. You're not looking for a big play downfield. You just want to find something that can get you past the marker. They found it, and were able to keep the drive moving.
Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And the Niners are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point. His first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, he's had success running the football in this one, and that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to him.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit.
Here's the option going left on 2nd down. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line.
Right where they set him down started. They need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 21-yard line.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
He was brought down by Ambry Thomas.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he finds McLaurin. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
And that's one of those where it feels like backyard football in a sense. You say, forget about the route. Just run to the open spot in the middle of the field, and I'll find you. Good throw, good concentration on the catch, and they pick up the first down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Wide open receiver complete. 20. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Falcons have broken our tie. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. San Francisco set to go on offense once more.
They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
And they'll begin by running the option.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Holding, offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
A give here to Mitchell.
And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He just hold the line. He provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Lance.
And that's off the mark, incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
To throw, it's Lance.
Completes it to Samuel. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown. Deebo Samuel, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Gold with the extra point, and that will level the playing field at 17 all. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
That one is slant to McLaurin.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Now a throw here, hauled in. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. He'll look to throw. He'll dump this off to Cook. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Cook up the gut. They juked him.
Ambry Thomas up to make the play defensively.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll look to throw here.
Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 19. So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back to the ground, Cook. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Incomplete, right side to Cook. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Well, certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Right back to Cook for another completion. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Cook is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. White. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st.
And I don't think there should be much of a discussion here, but you know how I am. You kick the football, you take the lead. How bold do you want to be in this situation, though?
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. Koo knocks this one through the post. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ballgame. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun. Lance. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Lorenzo Carter buries him for a loss of 11 from his outside linebacker spot. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away from pretty good yardage, and that time they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll find McLeod on the right side complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That'll give him 8 that time. And that's going to make it 4th down.
That's certainly playing down a distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to kick it away. That's taken on the 25. Well, there was a 42, making a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return, and it will be Falcon football. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. They begin the drive on the ground. It's White, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 6. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. This is caught inside the 15.
Pass interference. Defense.
So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Terry McLaurin, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have, because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around, they're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field.
Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. From the 27,
Lance. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk.
and he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 18 yards, first down Niners.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Lance now on first down.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
To throw again on second down.
Lance. That's complete out left to Ayuk.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
They'll run the option on third and short yardage.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. A rough go there on third down, a loss of 4.
But that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
Desperation time here. Lance.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that when that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Here's Cook again.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Oh, he's going to go for it all.
And this is caught. It's a touchdown. Oh, there's a flag down. They're already walking this one back. This one's not going to stand.
Holding offense.
So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
Cook following the penalty. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. The Falcons send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. So Lance and the Niners down by 10. Just over a minute 40 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. He's got Ayuk once again. Clock running here, under 90 seconds to go. Lance back to throw. He'll get this complete to Charlie Warner. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Now Lance. Able to complete this one to McLeod. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Falcons say they have it, they do. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. An extra DB for the 49ers now on third. The Falcons in victory formation as they take a knee. The Falcons send out their punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Lance looking to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with the referee. Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
And Lance's throw pulled in by Kittle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football.